So Friday, he's in Phoenix, and they're going to do this big event with a big announcement. And I believe it's going to be, I think they're doing this, they're slow rolling it. They're going to announce stepping down, but they're also going to have something really good for the transition, because they know they have a lot of voters who are going to be very disappointed. He's got millions of supporters. They're going to be disappointed in this, because most people running to Kennedy are both like, we don't like Trump, and we don't like Kamala. We don't like the Democrats. And so who do we have? We have this independent. And so these people are going to be without a home. I've already seen a bunch of people like, oh, if he stops out, I'm not voting, which great. You know, like if you don't understand, if you truly believe in your candidate, if you really believe he's a good man with a good heart and really cares for America, then you got to believe he's doing what he believes is best for America. And so if you're doing the I'm not going to vote thing, well, then you actually didn't believe in him in the first place, because you're not willing to trust him. You're not willing to fall. So you're just going to throw a temper tantrum and give your best chance for people who are literally going to destroy our country getting in this. So it's about trust. His endorsement will have weight, and I do think there's going to be a really good pitch behind this in this transition. In fact, this is Shanahan again right here.
Let me ask you just
really
one direct question.
Yeah.
Should we have our ear to the ground? Is something going to come soon?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that Friday is going to be one of the biggest events in American election history.
What time? Where should I tune in?
The details will be shared.
Where?
Go to Bobby's X account, and Team Kennedy will be releasing it.
That's a pretty big statement. Friday's going to be one of the biggest events in American election history. To me, what they're going to say is that it's going to be, they're going to announce, they're going to theme a unity party. And theming it as a unity party is actually huge, because that's honestly, a lot of Americans want that. They really do. There's some extremes, obviously, but listen, you look at what Trump's been building with the people he's been getting on board. Tulsi Gabbard's working with him. Guys, she was running for president for the Democrats in 2020. All right. He is finding the Democrats who aren't crazy. He's finding the ones that legitimately care for America, might have disagreements. And he's saying, you know what? I'm going to be in charge. So the ideas I disagree with you on, that's fine. I don't mind. But what I can see is where you're good. And he's going to build that. That's what America wants. That's what we're all about. That's what we're supposed to be about anyways. That's how regular people are. If I go to work and I'm working with, a liberal, and I'm this conservative libertarianish guy, and like I'm working with a liberal, guess what? We're going to find what we agree on to get the job done and do what's best for our jobs, our company, everything. That's how it's supposed to work. And this is exactly what America is supposed to be all about. And it's beautiful to see it. So if you see this coming on, yeah, Trump's also doing his rally in Phoenix on the same day. I would not be surprised if we see them together on stage. It wouldn't shock me. Like if they just pull it together, or if they're both in the same town and they pull each other up on screen. I don't know. But when she pitches it like this, I think they have planned, he can't replace VP. Vance has already been nominated officially, so they can't replace him. But what they can do is announce this unity party thing. We're building for the future. We're building together. And they can do something really amazing that really speaks to Americans. And here's the best part. It's the day after the DNC ends. So that means the in total DNC is like meaningless. And this is, in my opinion, this is Trump's, and Kennedy they're like big FU to the Democrats who did the same thing to Trump, because the RNC was completely focused around beating Biden, and then Biden dropped out and they brought Kamala in. So it rendered like that whole millions of dollars, all that effort, all that energy is like, it was directed. Obviously it's at beating the Democrats too. So it wasn't wasted. And a lot of it was pro-American and pro-future. So none of that's wasted. But there is a lot of that energy that was directed towards Biden, where they didn't get to spend the time like going after Kamala and all that. And so that is some time and money wasted for the RNC. And so the Democrats pulled that one on them, and now they're coming back and saying, "Oh yeah, we'll one up you." I'm not backing out of the race. Trump's like, "I'm not backing out of the race because I'm winning." What I'm going to do though is I'm going to bring in the spoiler on my team, and we're going to announce unity and blast you guys out. And I do think this might be the first national convention I've ever seen where the polls by the end of the week, they don't get a bump or it even goes negative. Because since the DNC started, Trump's actually moved up in betting markets, which, betting markets are real time versus polls take a while to come out. So that's absolutely huge. Look at this, like the America Dream Team. Trump's pulling like all these three right here. Okay, Elon, center left, okay, voted for Obama twice. Tulsi, running for Democratic president 2020. Robert F. Kennedy, running for Democratic president this year, then goes, but all of them independent, center left. Okay. Trump's center right. And he's got plenty of other, for all you guys scared that maybe he's going to the left. No, he's still got Vivek on his team. All the good conservative types are still on Team Trump. They're not being purged out. He's bringing all the best of both sides. All the best of both sides. And this is going to win so many votes. People are going to be proud to vote for this. This is exciting to vote for. It's bringing the best of the best. And in my lifetime, I'm 40, I've turned 41 in 2 months. I've never seen anything like this. It's fantastic. It's exciting because there are good people on the other side, but they've been losing them. They've been throwing them out, and they're coming, instead of doing their own thing or disappearing, they're coming to our side, and we're embracing it. It's massive. It's absolutely massive. And so I wanted to read this real quick too, because this is a big deal. All right. Impact of RFK's support for Trump should not be underestimated or dismissed. He was staunchly never Trump less than a year ago. And it's true. They asked him, would you be VP for Trump? He said, nah, and since then, he's personally witnessed corruption of the Democrat Party, lies, smears, and propaganda of complicit media, lawfare and deep state dark money hijacking of the political process. All this stuff it turned against him. It woke him up. It did. And now they're saying they have a place with Trump and they think he's sincere. These are huge words coming from somebody who is so staunchly like, I don't think he's good for our country. And now they're saying, no, he's the only one that can win and we can all work together and make stuff happen. It says he can articulate this disgust in his evolution in a very relatable way to moderate undecided voters. RFK recognized Trump as the only viable candidate to help him achieve his objectives, taking on big pharma, influence peddling, and the military industrial complex. All beautiful things. We want all that taken care of. That's all very part of MAGA agenda. Reforming three-letter agencies or just destroying them and getting rid of them. So yes, another thing. Awesome. We're on that. Protecting freedom of speech. Love it. Ending lawfare, weaponization, two-tiered justice system. We love it. RFK is going to be hitting the road. This is, I can't get over how big this is. Again, I think this is going to just seal the deal. We still got to do the work. We still got to show up. We will not stop fighting. But as the second RFK makes this announcement on Friday with Trump, they will take a lead that will be insurmountable as long as there's no letting off the gas and as long as there's no major screw up. And I don't see it. This campaign Trump has run has been so smart. He's playing everything perfect this time. It's honestly the smartest, most disciplined campaign I've ever seen in my life. And I've watched every campaign since 96. Because I told you guys, I was a political nerd growing up. I got into it thanks to my dad. So every campaign since 96 on both sides I've been watching, and this is the best run campaign ever, and it just keeps getting better. Every time the Democrats do something, Trump hits them with an uppercut. It's awesome.